my face right now, but I'm doing it for y'all. But anyway, I'm trying to do something different. Shout out to my peoples that's helping me got my YouTube on track when it comes to going live. I'm the guy that does. We're gonna tune into some Club Paradise. It's not about me. I'm trying to do something different. Play a video game while I listen to a hip hop podcast that refers to one of my favorite artists. Excuse me, one of my favorite artists. So Drake. So I won't be doing too much talking. I'm gonna let them do the thing unless I feel like talking. I'm going to send a request to speak, but I can't approve if they accept me or not. But shout out to Jay and his team, OVO members, and all this great stuff. I think these individuals are hardcore Drake fans. I salute to them for their consistency and their loyalty towards an artist. You know, I'm an artist myself, so it gets me to understand their world and how an artist feel about how a fan feel about a particular artist. So I am very grateful as an upcoming artist to hear them and allow me to speak here and there and allow me to be listen and share this stuff. Of course, it's nothing to just show support, but to allow me to speak, which is more important. They let their fans speak, by the way, not just me. Anybody, jump into the party. Make sure you go ahead and YouTube be acting funny sometimes, but if I drop the link somewhere in below or the @ name of the Twitter account, make sure you follow Club Paradise, something like that, and everybody else that's part of the team. So yeah, I salute you guys. So again, this is not about me. It's 1:29 p.m. They be going hard. I salute to them because it makes me want to work harder. I'm not sure if they're still on tonight, but to find out, of course, if they play Drake music and anybody music, you know, I have to put the volume down because I'm not trying to get copyright. So it looks like they're still on real quick. Yeah, they're still live. Let's go. They got 11,000 plus members right now. About to join space, enjoy. And I'm going to request.
All they did was make themselves look really bad in the long run. They had a good 2024. A lot of glow.
So I'm gonna be playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Charts. A lot of numbers getting rearranged. But
it's Club Paradise.
Always comes to light.
I'm just trying to find ways to put this down real quick. I'm just trying to find ways to not 3 or 4 things at the same time because I'm a busy individual. I got greatness to chase. I got other people greatness I'm trying to help catch up to. So there's a lot on my plate right now, especially dealing with some government issues because I'm an ex-cop. And I'm black, so that says a lot. So I'm gonna leave it as that. My life is in danger, but I'm gonna stay alive. You know what I'm saying? If I don't stay alive, they got something to do with it. I gotta leave rabbit holes. They have something to do with it. I don't have too many enemies. If I do have one, which I don't consider them as an enemy, but they find me as an enemy, they really need to do some reevaluation on their psychology, on their psychology aspect. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I used to stutter a lot. You'd be surprised. I used to stutter a lot. I used to be shy and everything like that. So I went against the grain. It's a different topic. That's a different story one day. But I went against the grain. Okay, so something happened to me. They got something to do with it. They use their political power and whatever the case may be, or anybody in my friends, family, or mentors. If I was white, I don't feel like I would be dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? But I love my white peoples. I love my white peoples who stand for themselves and also for the Hispanic and blacks, or whatever the case may be. You the only individual that can make a difference in this world. no matter how powerful a black man or black woman could be, I know we have greatness within us. We change culture, we change a lot of things. We do invention and everything like that. But the truth of the matter is, he accepted me.
That's an amazing song. I love
Appreciate
that song.
you.
Top 3 song on the album.
He accepted me. Shout out to Jay.
Somebody else. Real quick too, like I think we were talking about Meek Mill and going through the beef. I think
I'm not sure what's gonna happen to me after the stream. The goal is to stay alive. I'm not really the enemy here, so I got no issue with y'all, but just continue to try to do the right things. I know there's a lot of bad apples on I know sometimes when you grow apple trees, sometimes you get a lot of bad apples, so I understand that. You know? So, anyway, I'm in fear for my life for possible further retaliation. But if it's that, rapper hope, boom, let's go back to Club Paradise. Shh, it's over, yo. I see dead people.
People come to his defense and say that's bullshit. That's how I knew that the music industry and the people that was standing by him was just there to benefit off of him and what he could do for them. Because I really want people to really think back to a year ago when all this shit really went down. Not nan motherfucker came out and said that's bullshit. And that's why I think that this next fucking album, he's coming for everybody. He has a list. And I think he's just going to sever everybody's heads off one by one. One by one.
I like to I like to oppose everything or give a little pushback of everything you said. So with that, I do believe it's bullshit. But I think Drake is he knows what's happening. So I'll just ask you this, a real life question from what they knew. Looking back, now that we know the information that we know, Drake being the honorable nigga that he is, this was never about Kendrick. Can we agree? Kendrick was never really the opposition. He was just a puppet they put in front of him to, because he was like known as the opposite to whatever Drake was to the people. The problem is if I have these friends, Drake has been the biggest artist for a long time. His checkbook is really long. Like, pause. He has a lot of money. He has a lot of power. He's from a different country, and he has connections. He's a part of Canada's GDP. His talent has been running the game for almost 20 years. He can stand the test of time through a lot more shit than these rappers that he's friends with. I think Drake is so honorable that he might have came to certain people like, bruh, this ain't about Kendrick, bro. I hear what he's saying, but if you jump out and say, if UMG is trying to take me down, the fucking biggest corporation that owns all these people, and you step out there, I can't save you, but I can save me. I'm good. I'm gonna do my shit on my own. But I feel like he was saving niggas. Kaka, you feel differently. How you feel about that?
I feel like you're shooting a lot of these people a lot of bail.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
I'm sorry, but Yachty, it will forever be up with him. The reason why for Yachty, just because he had been yapping his mouth about Drake, couldn't stop at all, and then once the beef happens, you have the nerve to say, oh, they're both great, like you're supposed to be his friend. I'm sorry. Certain people, no, you don't get a pass.
Again, shh. It's Club Paradise. We see dead people.
Said, hey, do whatever they say, opt me, and I'm okay with it. I feel like he said, just fall back and stay the fuck out of it. Kind of like what Dirk did. Dirk he ain't really represent nothing. He just never said nothing. If they asked somebody, he didn't speak about it.
Well, Dirk was going through a lot of stuff. He shouldn't have said anything. He has a lot of problems that he's dealing with him being in jail. So
that's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I guess you could be right. Fuck that. I mean, it's still up with these niggas. I just feel like certain people, like, even, let's talk about the OVO crew. The OVO crew never came out and said, hey, you guys are lying about Drake. They just stayed quiet. That's what I'm feeling like. That's what I'm talking about. Like, he just said, hey, fall back. I got you.
I feel like what she's saying is that, like, Yachty said, you know, that Kendrick and Drake, you know.
Yeah, that's how I address it. Yachty's a big fuck Yachty.
The OVO crew didn't need to come out and say he didn't do shit because that's their man. I'm talking about the other. I'm talking about everybody else. There's more than a handful of people that should have came out and should have said just how people be using their Twitter fingers and their Instagram fingers for all these other platforms to be speaking up about everything else. In the OVO, I would never expect Chubbs, Meeks, Ollie, none of them, 40, nobody to come out and say Drake's not a pedophile. Come on, Rick Ross, everybody that was in his camp, they should have came out, and the dudes that were around him and that supported him and that was their mans. Where were they at? That's why I say this next album is up for everybody.
Hey, like I said, I'm okay with. See, I'm different. I'm okay with being wrong. I'm wrong now. Now that I see outside, yeah, OVO definitely not gonna say nothing. That's gang anyway. But these other niggas that he gave everything should have said something. Right, something. So yeah, you're right, 100%. I submit, and you guys are right. Go ahead, Blue.
Yeah, I was gonna say too, like I'm with y'all. Like people should have, you know, at least supported or something. But I think what made Drake probably upset also that obviously they wasn't saying nothing, but nobody was probably reaching out. I feel like Yachty and him got back cool because they probably had a conversation, and Drake was able to tell him like, "Hey, bro, I ain't appreciate that shit." Unlike DJ Khaled, who probably hasn't reached out or talked to this nigga in 6, 7, 8 months, and then have the nerve to put a fucking the trailer with these songs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if y'all remember when he was talking on the Aiden Ross stream. He was talking about Sexy Red. He was like, Sexy Red, she the only one that reached out to me. She my real friend. Because I believe these industry niggas don't reach out to him. I think
you see my hands up, my boy. Shout out to Jay.
Courage to be like, all right, bro, I fucked up. Like, can we talk about it? While these other niggas ain't even pick up the phone. Like LeBron, like, you know.
I'm trying to help you with some subject matters.
But I'm confused about, I mean, based off that, why does, and it's cool, I fuck with him, but why does 21 get this pass? Like, he fucks with 21 heavy, like 21 the only one that reached out, but he's literally best friends with Metro. When that shit was happening, he was just like, all right, I'm cool with both. Like, he was like, it was like, I wouldn't have liked that shit. How did do y'all think 21 did something special to get a pass? Like,
nah, I think if you know Atlanta, I don't know if there's anybody that's from Atlanta that knows how Atlanta is. Atlanta is probably one of the most united hip-hop cities that I know of historically. Like, they are just united to me. I could be completely wrong, but I think with 21, I think 21 has no choice but to pledge his allegiance to Drake. Okay, I think that Drake has done some historical things for his career. As far as her loss, like her loss put, I'm not saying 21 wasn't on the map.
I think we know the connection with Drake, but do you also know he has that connection with Metro?
100%. But what I'm saying is his allegiance to Drake is bigger than his allegiance to Metro, Atlanta or not, because Metro maybe now in the last year and a half has got some more traction and maybe more global, but I think that 21 is smart enough to know that Drake is going to take his career in that relationship. Again, music and business is more about relationships than it is about anything else.
We're talking about, so you're talking about from 21's perspective. I'm saying, say you are beefing on, say.
It's crazy. I'm just not noticing that I didn't hear any word I said. So I'm gonna take it as it was a way for God for me not to talk about it. So I'm gonna leave it as that. I'm not gonna repeat myself. If you're able to read between the words and what I'm going through and read the words coming to my mouth, man, you're a genius. I salute to you. Pass it on. But other than that, I'm gonna let it be.
I'm saying, why does Drake give 21 a pass? Not fuck with 21. Think about, of course, he gonna take what's best for his career, but he still said shit that we all heard. you know, saying that whatever I ain't in there, I'm trying to squash the beef and all this shit, but for some reason, Drake still fucking just loves that nigga. So that's what
I'm gonna say the most cliche thing that there is to say is business, not personal. Unfortunately for Drake, I would say unfortunately, because I think he still has a somewhat good relationship with Thug, but I think that 21 is the most closest and maybe the most deep-rooted relationship that he has with Atlanta rappers right now. I don't know his relationship is like with Future.
Yeah, I feel like you're explaining what's going on. I mean, my question really don't mean nothing. It's hypothetical. We don't know, but I'm just saying, like, if the same thing happened with other people, where, like, let's say Yachty. Yeah, I mean, well, no, let's not say Yachty, because Yachty fucking talked about Kendrick. Let's say somebody that didn't agree with Kendrick, but was a part of the other 20 that did something and just didn't say nothing, stayed out. There's other people that was cool with Drake that just completely stayed out of it. And 21 didn't completely stay out of it. So what I'm saying is, like he said, 21 he checked on me. He said in the song, 21 was the only one that checked on me, whatever. But 21 also said, hey, that's my brother. So, you know, that was on, you know, being cool. I'm just saying it just don't make sense to me. I feel like
fair.
I think with 21, I mean, obviously he came up with Metro, so I don't think it's likely that 21 is going to turn on Metro when they pretty much came up through Atlanta together. So, and I know you say your question was hypothetical, but I think he messed with 21 because, like, you know, Drake is his own man. Like, if I get into some shit, I'm my own man. I can stay on my own 2 feet. You know, you don't always have to jump in and protect me, especially when it's complicated. Like when you have somebody like Metro in the mix, where you are probably my day one from my hometown.
I'm tired.
I do think Drake and 21 have a real.
I'm not bored. I'm just tired.
Friendship. I don't think it's just business. I think they really do bond. I think they do talk and have conversations with each other. That's why he said they don't give me a hug. You the only one checking on me when we in some shit. Like, I don't feel like nobody else really talks to this nigga. That's why he feel a way about these niggas. I think 21 really be making sure, like, hey, I ain't gonna beef with Metro, but them other niggas, just let me know if the niggas try some other shit, cause I got you. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's respectable, honestly.
Yeah, that's probably correct. Hey, go ahead, Kaka.
So with 21, I see a little bit different. It's just like how Blue was saying that he came up with Metro. Metro is obviously his friend. So there's a relationship live playing his music. I remember with him and Metro were going back and forth, and he made fun of Metro, telling him to go make some beats, yada, 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 right? Like, so he did, like, show support for him. I don't feel like Drake has an issue with you staying out of it if you have a relationship with someone, right? Like how with LeBron or DeRozan, if they would have just stayed out of it, I think that would have been respectable. But not you, like, so I don't feel like he wanted him to, like, bash Metro or anything. Just stay out of it, and obviously he showed support. And also with 21, I remember it was like during the Donda era, like CLB era, whenever he had an interview with Academics, and Academics asked him would he jump on the song with Kanye. And 21 told him straight up, no, I would not jump on the song with Kanye because him and Drake are beefing, and Drake is my friend, and I don't do the both sides thing. So I feel like they do have a relationship. I just feel like the Metro thing, I think Drake understands that part of it. I mean, and obviously he forgave Yachty, so obviously he doesn't.
As a lyric, like I said, I'm never a guy that just think I'm always right. I like to hear new information. I can change my mind based off new information. And based off what you guys were saying, I understand what my problem is. I'm jealous. That's what it is. I keep bringing further. I'm like, Drake, I lost childhood friends over this beef because I said fuck them niggas because they talked about you. And I've been here since day one, and I'm about to die for this shit. So I'm like, bro, 21 he ain't as loyal as me, nigga. So that's all.
He ain't loyal as me. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. Hold on. Hey, Jay, I ain't gonna lie to you. How you been grinding, Jay, bro? You may show more loyalty than Drake than 21 Savage, bro, and you're on the musical level, bro. That's crazy.
But DD, are you there? Once, twice? Alright, you just want to stay? You got you. You can stay up here. Anybody else? Let's get the final thoughts. Let me look through these comments because they're growing. Go from there. Fat Cav says during the beef, 21 was on tour as well. Drake came out at his show in Toronto. Yeah, I remember that. Ray wants you to play Come Winter.
I don't feel like talking.
Let's see if we can. I got you, bro. You've been asking a long time. Play it.
But they answered the question, though.
He says Drake ain't black enough and isn't for the culture. Then calls himself Luka Don. Yeah, he said a white dude not from the U.S. This nigga is a hypocrite. Hey, the king of hypocrites. Absolutely. But if you ask his fans, he already said that, and Mr. Morale, remember that? So it's okay for him to do whatever the fuck he wants to because he said it. Fuck out of here.
I was gonna say something, but I was gonna ask like who should have been the most loyalist person in the music industry. I'm just gonna be fair. I'm not gonna be like just saying stuff or just whatever. I'm trying to talk about key elements, but I was gonna ask who was the most industry person who should have been loyal to Drake. I think they brought up the point to 21 Savage, so I'm gonna advocate on that. Maybe I should ask who. I must think I should bring who should have been the second or third lowest person. So I'm gonna see if I could talk to let me talk and see what to do. I ain't hear nobody talking. I'm about to ask right now. I can hear nothing. Dude, he took me on. I can't hear nothing. Why I can't hear nothing? Okay, there we go.
That's nigga versus the industry puppet that they tried to create to go against Drake. This had never had nothing to do with Cole.
Look, where she is a little right, because in the beginning of Cole's career, they did try to pit him against Drake to battle him.
Wait, my again. My opinion is they put Kendrick against Drake because of oh, she's talking about that. I'm thinking from Kendrick perspective. You're talking about Drake. Okay, yeah, because he was signed by Jay-Z. Jay-Z hated Drake, so yeah, they created Kendrick first to go against Drake. That didn't work because he wouldn't do it, and then they created Kendrick. So yeah, I agree.
Actually, on the What's the Dirt video that he did with J. Cole and them, he actually highlighted a lot of stuff that I didn't realize as well, and it made me actually respect J. Cole that he didn't.
I'm gonna comment because the subject is changing already. It's the subject's going forward, so
of them trying to pit him against Drake.
They respect the progress, so I can't overdo that.
That whole era with him and Drake.
Who should have?
I don't know. I'm not deep in that conspiracy. I don't know anything about that, so I don't know.
Yeah. Man, it's a lot of shit. I just be talking shit. Don't listen to me. Miss Sweden says it was a big rap beef, but the label played a major role in this beef, and that's an important fact. That's what makes it different from the rest. Yeah, that's facts. That was our negotiation. That's what we were talking about. The importance, what's the most important rap beef.
So, while I just post right now, who should have been the second or third in the music industry that should have had Drake back that had worked with him? Any thoughts? Let's see if he responds.
Just change the conversation around a lot of shit.
I think that'd be best for everybody for me to just do that for right now. Cause I don't feel like talking too much. It's about them.
Shout out Steph Curry. If y'all want to go see it, look at it. She posted Steph Curry did the Spider-Man Superman challenge. Superman Spider-Man joint. It's pretty funny. Harrison says, Pac Biggie.
Make sure I put it other than 21 Savage.
Wayne Drake, to me, that's the top dog chronological order. Oh, okay, he was in the Generation 2 was in charge. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yeah, Pac. Biggie, because he only had like a year. So if you want to say that, but by that time, what you're missing is the work Big years. I would put DMX. That's when he came, had 2 top albums for like 3 years in a row. Eminem. Yeah, he was the top at one point. Then 50 took over. Kanye had it. Wayne, then Drake. Sure. I'm not too off that. Kitty says Drake while she was getting her list. Drake, Cole, and then Dot has always been that way, and she's standing on it. Facts. But we said Nicki. Yeah, Nicki was.
Shout out to Jay.
It was weird for Nicki just because she was a top rapper, but then they were trying to figure like at that point when Nicki came in, it was like no female. Like the females had dropped off, and then Nicki was like the best rapper, but also a female rapper, so they were trying to figure out where to put her. So she kind of got, they don't mention her, even though they should. TV says who should been the second and third in music industry that should have had Drake's back that he had worked with, and that's a good question. So we know 21,
questions, baby.
Who do you feel like, as far as from a fan perspective, looking at the optics, who was close enough to Drake that besides Yachty, because I feel like he's like a popular person to say, besides Yachty, who was the closest people to Drake that you feel like?
Yeah. But you got a question. Y'all cut me off the
I don't really know. I feel like
y'all cut me off the y'all put me out the speakers. I bet.
I don't know.
I'ma talk. I'm sorry, DJ Khaled. I fuck with you, but
I don't like not saying anything. But I would have loved if she would have said something.
Yeah, I feel like with Nicki, the only thing with Nicki was like literally
going through the same thing.
So she's like,
Nicki? I can't hear nothing, bro. This shit was about to get lit. I am so sorry, chat. You know that when I say that, you know what that means, Polk County. And I'm gonna leave real quick. I'm gonna join again. I'm gonna leave and then join.
What the collabs in the future are going to be like with Drake, because I remember how time stopped in 2016, 2015, 2016. When
this is a good subject. I'm gonna go with subject, man. Come on, DJ Academic.
I think that
I ain't gonna say too much, but
and that whole run.
I'm like you, but in a different way. A little bit more calm.
Like I remember when I
to a certain
heard
extent.
Kendrick on that
Nothing
song,
wrong with you
I'm
do.
just like, damn, how dare you
Freedom
let
of
this
speech.
nigga get on this track?
People have tried you,
And say that when this
and
nigga
I understand and respect that why you move that way. So
yeah, it's nasty work. It's really just nasty work. I'm interested to see what 2025 is going to bring. I just think that when it comes to people he put on and he shed light to and brought on tour, they gonna regret this little 12-month run they tried to have.
I think they already regretting it. I see a lot of like even with the initial 20 the 20 that was 20v1, they all even backpedaling to a certain extent, or they recognize it. Where Metro is bitch ass. He got on fucking stage, or he got in the interview and was like, bro, that it was just music, bro. It's not that serious. I'm still cool, flying like a motherfucker. Fuck him. Future, that nigga became fucking. He forgot everything.
Not on the second or third person. Nah. Probably top 5.
He knew what was happening.
Top 5. Ross, yes.
All the jokes you want. His latest show a couple days ago. The only thing he performed was Drake.
I put Ross in the second, third category in DJ Khaled.
He said, fuck no. Like, I think it's all the who should have been. That's a good question. It also makes me realize that I don't think of nobody, because I feel like as much as people said, hey, friend, blah, 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 no, Drake has his core, and he never really moved off his core. Sure, there's a lot of niggas that work with him a lot, but the way Drake moves, I've never really thought of them niggas as them the guys that he gotta be. Like the closest person maybe could have been fucking Future, but he was an op from the start, and that's why he even said, "Hey, we never really been through it. I don't even know what the fuck you doing, bro. You let them niggas convince you of some bullshit."
Like Future
other than that,
had a close
Drake ain't never acted like these industry niggas.
Some female stuff.
or like a
He
bitch.
just
Like, how
added
can
me
you
to
be
the speaker.
around
Shout out to Jay,
a
Club Player
man,
Dice, for
right,
adding me
and
to the
that you
speaker.
not like him and you secretly hate him, but
I
like
gotta
you
use that real
have
quick.
to
I'll be
be
back.
around him, like you have to tuck your tail and have to deal with him for all these years. I feel like they should feel embarrassed to even have to like do that and admit that y'all had to all gang up. That's why I really can't wait for Drake's album, because I'm really interested to see what he's gonna say, what angles he's gonna take. Like, obviously we're all Drake fans, so we've been listening to him basically like sum up what's been going on in his music. So for now, all of this to have played out, I'm like extremely excited to hear what he's going to say about this. And I hope he comes correct. And like, I hope he's like shits on all of them, really. That's like, I'm hoping that he does. Shits on them all.
Every single one. Like I said, the nigga's invincible now. You can't say no worse thing than, hey, you a PDF. And I hope he shoot at every nigga that looked at him wrong. I want all these niggas to die. And then, like, bruh, man, I don't care. Y'all know the fights we had on this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas no more.
I need him in his villain era. Like, I need this to be villain Drake. I want him to be a villain.
I think, to be honest with you, I think Drake been in his villain era since Views.
Well, no, that's a different villain. So, yeah, Drake been a villain because he been rapping about these niggas doing this bullshit for a long time. He already knew what was happening. This nigga not dumb. He's like, yeah, these niggas coming after me. They all got together. The higher-ups got together. He knew what was coming. It's a different Drake. It's a different villain era because he even said it.
He said in 30-30 freestyle, actually.
He's like, I'm the only villain that still show remorse. I think that's don't. Fuck that. Fuck remorse. I want dead bodies filling the fucking
dead bodies?
whole arena, goddammit.
What?
Laying niggas down. I'm gonna talk about your mama, your sister, your family, nigga. All you niggas is dead.
You want dead bodies?
My back was against the wall and niggas was lying on me, saying y'all niggas. I'm looking around like, nigga, bruh, I've been with y'all niggas, bruh. I put y'all niggas on. I've been in the same party y'all been to. Matter of fact, I left early because I had my niggas. Y'all stay with Diddy.
I think too what's also interesting about just like Drake's cachet, like you got before the back-to-back, right? So you have, I forgot what song it was with Drake and Meek that was hot before the beef. I honestly forgot that so long ago.
Rico.
So Rico, but what was the song before Rico?
Amen.
Yep. Okay, so you had Amen.
That was a dope joint.
Then you had Rico. Okay. Then you had The Beef, which was back to back, and then you had Going Bad. Those were three, if I'm not mistaken, number one hits.
But Meek did okay though.
I gave you this. I gave you two number ones before the beef. Then I damn near gave you publicity with me beefing you. Then years later, we let the dust settle. You go to jail. You come out, and then I give you another number one. Yeah, that's why the hate is so real, and that's why like the last year didn't really. It was all just kind of noise that I kind of tuned out. It didn't really mean nothing to me because I knew that this was all just propaganda, really.
All right, guys. I don't know a better way to end it off than that, but if y'all got final thoughts to anybody up here speaking, I look at the most recent. So if you said something earlier that I didn't get to that you really want to get off, go ahead and comment it again. I'm going to push the most recent because there's a lot of comments. And some of the shit is stuff we already talked about or songs. Let's see. Mr. McIntosh, who said, do y'all see what UMG doing? Because we all know Nokia is number one song. Yeah, of course. We see the tricks. That's why everybody needs to stream Nokia. Go buy any version that's on iTunes and whatever the other sites is that you buy music from. Because, like I said, we're not going against fans. It's not fans versus fans. We're the best fans. Besides the bars. I don't want no smoke. But other than that, we're the best fan base on earth. So they can't beat us with that. We know that it's the UMG thing. We know it's a corporation.
They're doing their thing, though.
So, hey, we're going to show them what real fans can do. So, buy them shits, stream them shits, and keep going up. But, yes, we see it. Even the charts where they say, for everybody else, fucking like 40% at least of their sales or numbers are coming from radio plays. And then all the fucking Drake songs are like 0.1. Most of them at 0%. They're not playing. They're saying they're not playing. So, yeah, they're cheating. But for better. Let's see. GP says we should have been second and third in the music industry.
You talked about that earlier.
That should have, like, who should have been? Oh, I think you already said that.
Yeah, we did.
You guys think Drake coming for? Fat Kev says you guys think Drake coming out for Dreamville? Fuck no. Do I think he's coming out? Coming out for Dreamville Fest, and they have to perform first person shooter? Fuck no. That's over with. I think he ain't got no problem with him, but he know not to. He's good on that. That ain't worth it. Alright, I think we got to everything. Let me reset one more time.
Just set your comment.
Drake versus MJ. I think it's about Michael Jackson. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
That's tonight.
Sheesh. Alright, guys. It's been fun, man. It's been fun. Yeah, we're gonna get up out of here. I heard you, bro, saying come winter. You know, we'll play that like during the space. That's not an indie song, so I got you, I promise you. But I got a perfect song. Like I said, shout out to the gang. Shout out to Club Paradise. I know they hold us this second when they got us out of here. But we broke records today. We had a space that had over 1,000 people in this bitch at one time. So we growing, we going, and we gonna keep going. So shout out Club Paradise. Make sure when you get your gift tweet or putting this bitch in there, hashtag Club Paradise, man. Make sure they know who you repping. Make sure we going up continuously. But I love y'all.
On the Friday.
Anything, hit me up. And we're gonna keep this thing going, bro. This is just the beginning. In honor of family, breaking records, doing our thing.
I'm
the song is gonna be. You already know.
And we out. Club Paradise. Shout out to Jay. Great host. Hopefully I catch these things on times, man. I've been busy. I got a lot going on my plate and government issues. I'm like, man. But that no, it's just hoes white, man. For sure. I'm out. Peace. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe for more Club Paradise. You don't need twice. Or you only live once. Alright, so stay out, man. I ain't trying to, like... I know the ground is real, but I'm trying to find a way to, like, make the ground easier. And also, like, boom, see how the chat is over? Boom, I'm off the clock. I continue doing this streaming thing without y'all seeing me lose so many games. It's just so much. I'm just hate being lazy, and I'm a workaholic, and I'm trying to strive for greatness. So like, I'm just trying to figure it out while it's go. As time go, I don't got the answer, but I'm trying to find the answer, and I will find the answer. Cause you know why? Cause I'm a black man, and you know why she gonna find the answer? Cause she's a black woman. And you know why she gonna find the answer? Cause she's a Hispanic woman. You know why she gonna find the answer? Cause she's a white woman. You know why he gonna find the answer? Because he's a white man. You know why he gonna find the answer? Because he's a Hispanic woman. No matter what other race it is, you feel me? So I'm gonna leave it as that. Leave it as that.